What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, going back to MUCC. Yes, indeed, MUCC Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Krauser, and Krauser wanted to see me react to this song by MUCC called Isho. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold it, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Shen Toist. No, that's a one. So Schwan Toist. SH1NTOIST, all one word, no spaces whatsoever. Take that for whatever it's worth. And the video has 155,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. MUCC Isho. That's all I got. I hope there's nothing else to it. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay. Is that the chorus? We changed in direction? Nope, okay. His stage presence, his stage energy, his stage performance kind of reminds me of Kyo from Deer on Grey. Has the the one leg, the 1 foot up, hunched over, so his shoulder's almost in line with his knee. 1 foot up on the eagle block, hunched over like that. It kind of reminds me of Kyo, just a little bit. The song got a nice groove. It does. It feels good. I love the bass tone. Got that nice bass rattle, the nice string rattle in there. I like that. Guitar player switching up between the patches to have that clean patch, and then switching to that nice, thick, crunchy guitar tone. Switching back and forth keeps the listener vested, keeps the listener engaged. I like that. Vocally, what he's singing sounds good. I actually like his vocal style. I do. It's melodic. A lot of intricacy as far as movement goes. Subtle movements, which make a big difference. I like it. I like everything I'm hearing, believe it or not. I'm digging on this. I'm not gonna sit here and say I love it, but it's fun to listen to. It's very enjoyable. So I got no issues with this whatsoever. Let's keep going. I was wondering if we were going to have a guitar solo. Harmonies. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Those last couple minutes kind of flew by a little bit. That was nice. I think with the harmonies that we're kind of doing it, making that happen. Not a lot to talk about, honestly. There's not a whole lot to discuss. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was MUCC with Isho. This was a request from Krauser. Okay, not a lot to talk about, if I'm being honest. This is gonna be pretty cut and dry. Let me get my score and we'll get to it. This is gonna be a short review, I have a feeling. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.7. What does that mean? Well, a 7.7 would translate to a really good skill rating. So overall, I think this was a really good presentation. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, a 7.7, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Okay, musically, okay? Songwriting, pretty simple song. It's not a hard song at all. I mean, it's very straightforward. A lot of emphasis on rhythmic play, especially considering the fact that everybody's in unison. So we got that syncopated subdivision work, which is really nice. It was clean. It was well done, absolutely. But as far as notation goes, chordal progression goes, not a whole lot of meat on the bone there. It was pretty straightforward, pretty simple to follow. Not a difficult song to play as far as a notation standpoint. Rhythmically, that's another story. There's definitely some rhythmic play in there that you got to really focus on. You really got to count. So that's nice. It was done well, and I got no issue with it. As far as musicianship goes, drumming, guitar playing, bass playing, all sounded really good. I got no issue with anything that anybody did. I like the bass tone. I like that string rattle that he's able to get. That sounds really nice for a song like this. Vocally, I like what he's doing vocally. I like his vocal style. Not relying on vibrato a whole lot, really kind of relying more on pitch bend, manipulation of pitch, whether it be scooping up or scooping down, and some integer jumps as well. I like what he's doing. I like his style. I'm not sure if there's an actual term for the style of vocals that he's utilizing. I've heard that vocal style used with other Japanese, in particular male vocalists. It's not so much female, but male vocalists in particular in J-Rock. I've heard a few guys utilize it. I'm wondering if there is a term for it. I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds really good and it fit the mood and tone and context of the song. So I have no issue with anything he did. Everything sounded good. His projection sounded nice. His tone sounded nice. Nothing mind-blowing, but I mean, everything he did sounded just fine. It sounded really good. So honestly, the song on its own, I would give it like a 5.5 if I'm being honest. It's a really good song on its own. So why am I giving it a 7.7? Well, if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you know what I'm gonna say, so say it with me, kids.
Sing it out one time.
A live show can help your score, or it can hurt your score. In this case, it did help, but it didn't help a whole lot. The main reason for that is everything that was done by the lead vocalist. Now, if anybody's gonna do it, it should be the lead vocalist. If no one else in the band, if only one person in the band is gonna take care of the live visuals, that the lead vocalist should be the guy. Let's go on the checklist. Let's see where we're standing. Stage presence, check. Everybody had that, so I'll give that one the check without question. Stage energy. Okay, here we go. Let's be honest. Who was the only person on stage moving around? The lead vocalist. And even then, he wasn't moving around a whole lot. He stayed in his little 5x5 square, okay? But within that 5x5 square, he was moving around. He was interacting with the crowd, which we'll get to in a little bit. He was putting on a good show visually. He looked like he was maybe he was representing some kind of a character, or maybe that's just himself. Maybe that's just his stage persona. But in any case, visually it looked good. So stage energy check. I'll give it the check. Could be a little bit better, but it would be nice if other members of the band moved around a little bit. Let's see. Stage interaction. No. Zilch. Nada. No stage interaction, unfortunately. But crowd interaction. I'm not sure if it was intentional. Maybe it's just his movement and emotion. Maybe it's just his showmanship. But it kind of looked to me like he was reaching out to the crowd, engaging the crowd, trying to engage with the crowd. So I am going to give it the check, but it's not a very strong check. It's kind of a weak check, if I'm being honest. Not 100%. I'm not 100% sold on what he was doing was engaging the crowd intentionally. I think some of it might have just been coincidental, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It looked good, which leads me to showmanship. Yes, that gets a check. That gets a big check. He put on a good visual show. I believe he was telling some kind of a story, and with his body movements, his body language, his motions, his movements, his posturing, I have a feeling there was a story being told. Now, what that story was, I don't know, but it looked good. So I'm buying it, whatever it was. Production, believe it or not, yeah, I'm going to give it a check. It's a weak check, but it's still a check. It looks to me like the lighting was designed to go with the song. So there's production there. Taking all of that into account, I did bump it up a little bit, not a lot. I wish I could have bumped it up more, but it's still getting a 0.2 bump for the live show. Look, at least it didn't hurt. At least we didn't end up getting hurt by the live show, which is always a good thing. But that's how I ended up at a 7.7. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.7, which is a really good scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then, by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.